Most people believe they need to earn more money to get ahead. But the truth is, a bigger paycheck won't help if your cash flow is broken. If you don't know how to manage what's coming in and what's going out, you'll always feel behind, no matter how much you earn. Cash flow isn't just a financial term, it's the heartbeat of your money. It shows whether you're growing, just getting by, or slowly falling behind. And when you learn how to control it, you stop relying on paydays or salary raises. You take control on your own terms. But here's the problem. Most people never really learn this. They try budgeting, they cut a few costs, but they don't build a working system. That's why they end up stuck. They keep working harder, but still feel broke. That changes today. Let's break down how to master your cash flow, even if you're not earning six figures. The first step is to get clear about where your money's going. Forget the word budget for now. That word makes people think of restrictions. What you really need is clarity. Most people don't even know their real numbers. They know the rent and maybe the electric bill. But if you ask them how much they actually spend each month, they're just guessing. To take control of your cash flow, you need to know two numbers. First, how much money consistently comes in, not what you could make or what your side hustle might earn. What's landing in your bank account after taxes each month? Second, how much consistently goes out? Not just the fixed bills, but everything. Food, transport, takeout, impulse buys, subscriptions, weekend spending, that random online deal you couldn't resist. Once you see it all written down, a pattern will appear. That pattern is your cash flow. If your expenses are higher than your income, it's not just about low pay. It means your system is leaking. You don't fix this by making more money first. You fix it by plugging the leak, then you grow. A lot of people think mastering cash flow means cutting out everything fun, but that's not true. It's not about being miserable. It's about being intentional. You can still enjoy life. The difference is that you decide what's worth spending on instead of letting money disappear without a plan. One of the simplest ways to take control is to organize your money into three parts. Think of your money like water. If you don't guide it, it will spill everywhere. So build a structure. One part for essentials, one for short-term spending, and one for your future, saving or investing. That's it. Don't make it complicated. Essentials are things like rent, bills, transport, and basic food. These should be steady and predictable. If this part is too big, you'll always feel pressure. Try adjusting it. Maybe a smaller place, cheaper services, or shared transport. Small changes here give you space to breathe. Short-term spending is where your lifestyle lives. This includes groceries, eating out, hobbies, entertainment, personal care. This is the area where most people overspend, not because they're reckless, but because it's easy. So give yourself a set limit. Track it weekly. You don't need to count every penny, just keep yourself aware and in control. The most important part is the future bucket. This includes savings, investments, and paying off debt. And here's the golden rule. This part gets filled first, not last. Most people save what's left over, but wealthy people save first and spend what's left. That one shift changes everything. Let's say you earn $50,000 and decide to save 20%. That's $10,000 a year. You move that money first. Then you live on the remaining $40,000. If that feels tight, good. It forces smarter choices. Maybe you stop eating out every day. Maybe you stop upgrading your phone every year. You start spending with intention. Another key step is to automate your cash flow. The less you rely on willpower, the more consistent you become. Set up automatic transfers to savings or investment accounts. Automate your bill payments. Make a habit of checking in weekly. Once this becomes a system, it runs without stress. There's something else most people don't think about. What you do right after payday. Many people get paid and feel rich for a day or two. That's when most bad spending happens. But if your system is solid, payday doesn't change how you feel. It just fuels the machine. That's when you know you're in control. Now let's talk about lifestyle creep. It's one of the biggest threats to positive cash flow. As soon as people start making more money, they start upgrading everything. A better apartment, new clothes, nicer restaurants. But then expenses grow as fast as income. You feel like you're doing better, but your cash flow stays the same, or even gets worse. To really master cash flow, you need to resist that. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy better things, but upgrades should come from extra money, not from emotions. and they should never stop you from saving. If your future bucket is still getting filled, then yes, go enjoy that new phone or special dinner. But if that upgrade empties your savings, it's not worth it. Now let's look at the other side, income. A lot of people focus only on cutting costs, but there's a limit to how much you can cut. There's no limit to how much you can earn. Once your spending is under control, start looking at ways to increase your income. That might mean asking for a raise, doing freelance work, selling a skill, or building a side hustle. More income with the same expenses gives you more freedom. That's the game. You don't earn more just to spend more. You earn more to grow your financial gap. That's how wealth is built. Cash flow isn't just math, it's rhythm. It's timing. Ask yourself, does your money feel like a steady rhythm or constant stress? Are your bills spread all over the month? Are you always trying to catch up? Try syncing your money. Align your bills with your payday. Put essentials at the start of the month. Automate your savings early. When everything flows smoothly, money becomes easier to manage. Less stress, more control. Once you have positive cash flow, more coming in than going out, you gain something powerful, choice. You can invest, take a break, quit a toxic job. That's quiet freedom. You don't need to be rich to feel it. You just need control. Wealth doesn't come from flashy moves. It comes from structure, from small, consistent decisions. Most millionaires didn't strike it big overnight. They managed their flow. They built a gap between income and lifestyle. They used that gap to buy assets. And those assets did the work. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to sacrifice everything fun. But you do need to pay attention. Because those who master their cash flow are the ones who quietly build wealth while others are still wondering where their money went. Thanks for watching InvestingFlix. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment below. For more expert insights on personal finance, investing, and wealth building, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out.